welcome back to another video. My name is Mare. Thanks for hanging out during this Vlogmas. Good morning. Welcome back to another video. As the title in this one reveals, today I'm going to give you a tour of my new office where I work. So it's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but I have clients all day. I'm just about to get changed into professional gear and head into the office. So obviously I can't show you any of the work that I'm doing, but I thought I could at least bring you along and show you the space. It's been a really rewarding start to my career. I feel very grateful to be a therapist. I feel like it's a very intentional, meaningful, meant to be fit for me. Being able to pair my life experience now with my academia and my knowledge that I've learned at school and what I continue to learn. I learn a lot from clients as well. Like, it's just, I'm loving it so much. If you are looking for a therapist, I see clients in person, Zoom, or over the phone. My contact info is always down below. You can now see what the space looks like if you're interested. I see clients not just locally. I see a lot like from all over, which is the beauty of being able to do it over Zoom. Someone asked me actually, like, oh, I'm surprised you're still doing sessions virtually. And then I explained, this opens up the availability and the accessibility to counseling for so many people who say live in remote towns or live in a town in which they don't want to have a therapist because they don't want anyone else like knowing their business. Although if you're, you know, a law-abiding ethical therapist, no one should know anyone's business, but that's another story. Or you're just like looking for something online because you don't want to get childcare, or you don't want to leave the house, or you can't, or so many reasons. Anyway, I thought I would show you the office. So the backstory is I work with 3 other counselors, and we have renovated this space. So the practice doubled in size. Myself and another counselor joined the practice late spring, and then we moved offices to a bigger space. So we did some of the renos ourselves. As you'll see, I do have clips of what it looked like before, so I'll insert that here. It's nothing, like I just took this on my phone. I think I was like sending it to my sister or something. As you can see, it needed a little love, and it had been freshly painted, but we ripped the floors out, had to put baseboards in, had to get a door installed on the 3rd office because there was not one, and it was a real labor of love, but it was a lot of fun. It was part of my practicum hours, which was really nice. And now when I walk into this space, I just feel like such a sense of accomplishment, and everyone who comes into it, immediately I can hear them as they walk in be like, oh, it's so nice in here. Like, oh, it's so calm in here. It smells so good. We really wanted like a peaceful, relaxed, welcoming, safe space vibe, as you will see. And we've really achieved that. I had someone who is like very well versed in energy work come in, and they said like the energy in the space is really calm and clear, which is incredible considering the work that's being done and the emotions that are being shared and, you know, the conversations that are being had. So I guess without further ado, here is a look at the office, and then I will come back before saying goodbye. Here is what you see when you first walk in to the office. We have a beautiful waiting room with a gorgeous skylight. So we love that natural light. We really wanted it to be calm and welcoming and inviting when you come in, which I think it sets the tone right away. And then you pan, you can see, you know, a little coat rack, somewhere to sit, put your shoes, and then we walk through here. We have this art, which was from a local artist. And I'll just pan around. You can see from the other way. I'm so pleased with how it turned out. I really like this visual. This is how I hope it is when I'm sitting in the chair. You start to feel like this. And you come down the hall. This is a closet. I just want to point this out because we installed these bifolds after I painted them. Just gonna say, bifolds are no fun. This is just a closet with like coats and things. Then you pan around. Here is one of the offices. This one, oh, it says in session, but this is Lotus. We actually had our Facebook followers enter a contest to name the rooms, and then we got these signs made locally as well. So here is a look at it. This is the one I'm working in today, so that's why you see my bits. But just very calm, and we wanted to make sure we had like really nice big comfy chairs and low light. Like, we don't use the terrible fluorescent lighting. Lots of just calm lighting. This desk is good for Zoom appointments, which is what I just got off now. And then we have another nice big chair over here, plenty of Kleenex, and a nice big cozy blanket. I really like people to get as comfortable and set as possible, right? I understand that coming to therapy it's tough. We want you to feel as chill and welcome. So then you come out of Lotus, we have some nice water, and then into this room, which is Rainbow, and it's coming off a bit blue, but it's very chill as well. This one has a bigger space, so like a couple could sit here and the counselor here, or just one-to-one. Again, like really just chill. I love the carpets. We got 2 of them from HomeSense. It was so fun to create the space and like buy the furniture, decide what we wanted, like really come together this past spring. And every time I come in, I still feel like, I can't believe we did this. It's just incredible. And then again, we have a table for Zoom appointments, some books. We're building our library for our clients to be able to borrow. Lots of real live plants that one of my colleagues is in charge of. She has the green thumb. Another thing I loved about this space is we have our own bathroom, and like, it's just incredible to me. It may seem very small to you, but because we're in a shared office, like there's other offices in this building, that someone can go to therapy and like go to the restroom, not down the hall, not knowing who they'll see, as you know, they have like cry face. I love that it has its own bathroom. I love these so much, these boundary statements. And yeah, we have nice sage products. And you come out of here and we have, let's turn the fan off. I like to have fans on to try to give people like white noise. I just, you know, as much like quiet as possible. Anyway, this is our little kitchen nook in here. We've got a Keurig, a kettle, actual coffee pot, so we can offer clients like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a nice glass of water. And then we have a little mini fridge for our food, and then we also have some carbonated bevies on hand. This makes me very happy. I love this so much. This was like a total bonus. I can't believe we have a space with our own little kitchen. Then we have another closet where we all keep some bits and bobs. And we have this one, which is Sage. This is the third office, so you can come in and it has this seating, and then over here as well. This room actually has 2 electric blankets, so even more cozy. Like, again, some nice low light. Lots of space, whether you're a couple or you want to just get as cozy as possible. And then this has actual natural light. We just look out into the city, but it is still really nice to have this window. And then you pan around, we have this little divider, and then one of my colleagues does see children. So she's got a space around here. There's another spot for Zoom clients or people to do business. And then we have the toy wall with all of her accoutrements. I don't see kids, so I don't work in this section, but if you need it, she's got it, which I love. And then you pan around and we're back to where we are. So that is a look at our office, which I am just so proud of. The way it looked when we first looked at it, we really had to have a vision, and we certainly did. Like, even getting these beautiful floors installed. You come back around, this is where we started. So that's a little look at our office, which I love so much. And now I'm gonna head back in there and prep for the next person. Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes empty office tour. Again, like I said, my information is always down below. As I wrap up this video, it seems very fitting to just mention something that I have been thinking about while filming this series this month, and like a shift in things that I'm seeing. To preface this is not anything like about me. I'm fine. I have a thick skin. I'm very well versed in like blocking, deleting, calling people out. But I'm seeing a real like shift in some of the energy in some of the comments. And one, I just want to ask you, like, are you okay? And two, would you say these things or ask these questions to a friend or a colleague? Just reminding you gently that like what you comment on the internet, people who are creating the content see it. And while I'm fine being a 40-year-old woman, someone else may not be. So like, I would encourage you to stop and think before you ask a really inappropriate question or leave a comment that's probably unnecessary. And it's just made me realize like so many people are in a dark space right now. So many people are hurting, and I wanted to share that with you because, you know, whether you're out and about during this holiday season or whenever you're watching this and you're seeing strangers and you're interacting with them out in public or colleagues or whomever, just remember that like you never know what someone's going through. You never know like what they're dealing with or how they even got to that place that day. And to try to, as much as you can, step forth with kindness and understanding, or just neutrality. Like just, you know, just baseline. Everyone's just doing their best, which I love that quote from Brene Brown. And then people say like, well, like, do you actually believe everyone's doing their best? That's not the point. If I think everybody is, then I can like give them like grace and assume that people are trying as hard as they can, which is another reason why like comments and questions that are inappropriate, they don't get to me. One, I've done a lot of work. Two, I have been doing this job for over a decade, plus I was on the radio and people would call and complain about the weirdest things. So like, that's not the point. It's more just like, one, remember before you comment something or ask a question that that person is an actual human, and is it necessary, appropriate. 2, out in the real world, go forth with kindness. And 3, like, be nice to yourself too, and take a second and realize, like, am I enjoying the content that I'm watching? Do I enjoy watching this person anymore? Like, some people who I used to subscribe to, I don't anymore, and I have found new different people this year, in fact, who I'm loving on YouTube, because I'm just in a different phase in my life and I'm looking for different kinds of content. I'll never understand the trend of like hate watching, where you watch stuff just to like be annoyed. You don't need to add that negativity into your life. Like, I would encourage you to find stuff that you enjoy, or you can just put on in the background and it gives you comfort, which I hope my vlogs and my videos do. But like, I talk about this a lot, like really being the architect and in control of what you're consuming on the internet. Like, you decide who to watch and what videos to watch, right? Anyway, just some food for thought as we were showing the office tour, and you know, that makes me think a lot about mental health, and also as I'm like reading comments in real time. It's just been really interesting this month, and some like DMs I got, and some questions for the Q&A, or some marathoners, or probably not marathoners, who in public have stopped and asked me some things that are just like, that's interesting. Are you really saying that right now? Or commenting on things which are just inappropriate. Anyway, that's like Mama Mare's food for thoughts at the end of this video. But I hope you enjoyed the office tour. Again, if you're looking to talk to someone, I would encourage you do. Doesn't have to be me, of course. There's like a zillion qualified therapists and counselors, and I would encourage you to just find one that works best for you. It's kind of like dating, you know? All right, life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.